Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to, once again, the South Charleston Memorial Ice Arena. This Sunday morning, where your West Virginia Wild will be taking on the Carolina Junior Hurricanes once again. These teams met up a couple weeks ago in Raleigh, and we fell both games to that team. So we'll see what today holds as your Wild ones file their way in from the locker room into the bench. We'll get a 3-minute warm-up as always, and we will get this game underway. So waiting on the referees to come out and set the nets and blow the whistle, and we'll get started. Last time these teams met too, Austin was in goal for us. Jonah was unavailable on that trip. So Jonah will be in goal this morning, and also Braden Miller was out the last game for injury, so he'll be back as well. There's referee Bill making his way in, and Schertle or Sherdell. So we'll let them set the nets and get this warm-up started and game underway. And here come your Wild ones now, taking the ice. Get warmed up. And here come the Hurricanes, making their way out. Fans and parents make their way to the benches. The bleachers. Two minutes and 50 seconds, and we'll get this game underway. All right, warm-up clock is expiring in 2 seconds. Our boys gather up in front of the net. Do the rally and prayer. We'll get started soon. One, two, three, wild, and here we go. "14 minutes on the clock." Referee Chernell ready to drop the puck. Lineup again is Adkins on center, Miller on wing, Holly on the other wing. WD, Walker Dedrick, and Cruz Berry back on defense. Face off. Canes come out with it. They skate it in, into the corner. Miller tries to bring it out, gets stopped. Pass sent from the corner to Adkins. Adkins carries it in. Tries to send a pass to Holly. Doesn't get a shot on it, a save. Canes come back out with it. They send it all the way over to the other end, so it's going to be icing call. 35 seconds off the clock. We'll travel back to the other end for a face-off. Hurricane territory. Face-off won by the Wild, back to Miller. Miller picks it up. He comes in, tries to get a shot. It's knocked away. Back to the corner. Kane put against the boards. Goes to the corner. Holly battling the Hurricane for it. They try to clear. Barry sends it back in. It's behind the net, picked up by the Hurricanes. Out on the corner. Holly puts him against the boards. Puck comes back out to Barry. Barry puts a long shot on. It hits a Hurricane and goes behind the net. Sit back up the wall by the Canes. And Adkins with an awesome pass over to Miller. And Miller takes a shot and he gets a rebound and another shot. And goalie's able to hold both of those out. And sent back to the corner. Canes try to move it back out. Dedrick keeps it in. Miller picks it up once again. And it's knocked away and sent back out to neutral, but Barry picks it up and he sends it over to Dedrick. Dedrick tries to clear. Canes knock it back in. Barry picks it up behind the net. Barry up to Holly. Holly to Miller. Miller tries to hit Magger with the pass, but it goes under his stick. Canes have it on their own end. They try to clear, and he riffs, and it's picked up by Davis, and before he can get a shot off, his stick is tied up. Gibson put on the boards on the far side. Buck sit back out to neutral. Woods picks it up. Woods sends a pass to Gibson. Gibson skates it in. Gibson puts a hard shot on it, goes wide. Woods comes in, gets it as it comes up the boards, and he sends it back on around. Gibson picks it back up. He sends it back in deep. It goes behind the net. Canes sends it up the wall. And Canes are able to break it out. Woods there putting the pressure on. And they put a pass out front. Nobody there to get it. And it comes out. Gibson picks it up. It's 2-on-2. Gibson and Davis. And Gibson is caught up with another Cane. And this puck is knocked away, and they bring it back out to neutral. Canes come back the other way, 2-on-2. And in the corner is number 40 from the Canes and Gosley. Another Cane comes in. They send it out front, and they try to get a shot on, and it goes behind. Comes back out front. Woods picks it up, but he plays it off the glass, and it goes back into neutral. Picked up by the Canes at neutral also. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to minimize the coughing here with cough drops, coffee, and constant mute. Big Tall picks it up, carries it in. He's put into the boards. Maggard picks it up. He skates behind the net with it. He's tied up by a Kane. Kane's come out with it. It's number 40. He's got some skill. He's got speed. He makes some moves. Barry's able to get that from him and get it back out to neutral ice. Kane's able to come back in again. 40 tries to put a shot on, and it's Wild gets a stick on that. Sent wide, passed in out front. Not able to get that shot off. Barry goes behind her own net, sends it up the wall, and it goes all the way out through neutral zone. Canes pick it up on their own end behind the goal. He puts on the brakes and goes the other direction. They try to clear. Holly tips it back in for a second, but the Canes pick it back up and come back out. Holly, Barry, get that puck away from him on the wall. Barry carries it out. Barry and Call, 2-on-2. Barry sends a pass over. Leighton Walker sends it in, and Ben Call tries to get a shot off. He's not able to get a good stick on that. A nice setup, though. Leighton Walker picks it up. He sends it on ahead. Call picks it up. Canes turn it over, and they send a shot on Jonah for a save. 8:47 left in the first period. Atkins with the face-off, won by the Wild, back to Woods. Woods sends it on around to the corner. Miller's going to pick it up in the corner. And he tries to get a pass out, but the Canes intercept that and get a shot on Jonah. It goes into his glove with 8:34 left in the first period. Face-off sent to the corner. Canes try to send it out front. It bounces and goes through neutral zone and to the other side. Miller chases him behind the net. They send up the wall. Holly tries to knock that back in. Miller gets it momentarily. Canes sent it back out. It's picked up by Woods at her own end. And it's sent back out through neutral. Holly couldn't get that pass. Canes try to send it back the other way. Holly sends it back to the Canes end. And the Canes clear it back out again, and they go through neutral. A 3-on-3. Canes sent a pass right in front of the net. He's not able to get his stick on that. Well, the Canes tied up in the wall there with a hit, and the puck is sent back to neutral all the way to the Canes end. Canes have it behind the goal. Atkins goes after it. He pushes him against the wall. Canes pick it back up again and clear out. One Cane player versus 3 Wild players, but he puts a shot on Jonah and he saves it. 7:27 remaining in the first period. In the draw, and they put a shot on and it's deflected between the legs of a Canes player, but Jonah was able to keep his eye on that and grab it. The draw picked up by Maggard. Maggard's going to carry it through neutral. He goes all the way in, takes a shot on, hits the glove and knocked away. Canes break it back out. Maggard tries to keep it in, but it goes offside. .59 left in the first period off the face-off. Goes into the Canes end, and they able to bring it back out to neutral. Canes put a shot on from the blue line. Rebound. Cleared back out by the Wild. Their shot put back on. It goes wide. Davis picks it up on her own end. He skates through neutral. It's Davis versus four Canes. Davis skates it all the way in the corner. Maggard's out front. Canes send it on around the boards. Walker picks it up at the blue line. He sends it back in deep. Canes send it back up the wall again. It's picked up by Kane this time, and he's going to pass it through neutral, but Canes is unable to get that pass. It goes to Gosling, who sends it back through neutral. And we're not able to get that pass. Canes get it, bounces off the glass, back to neutral again. And this time Canes pick it up. He comes in with some speed, makes a move, puts a pass out front. Canes is not able to get his stick on it. And we go back the other way. All the way deep in the Canes territory. Canes played up the wall again. And they able to break it out. We are making a line change, so had no defenseman there. And there's a hard shot from number 40 at the slot. Gunn was able to turn that away. And it is sent up the wall to the far corner. Maggard picks it up. He tries to skate it out. He does. He tries to get a pass to Davis, but it hits the stick of a Cane. Maggard puts a Cane into the bench. Short wall over there at the bench. And he goes off the ice. Then Call picks it up. He skates through neutral. And he loses it there to the Canes. Canes send it back the other way. They miss the pass. It's a Dedrick who sends it back up into neutral. Ruth battling on the boards over there in front of the penalty boxes. And Canes try to bring it back in, but it is offside. .451 remaining in the first period, 0-0. Canes control the draw, put a shot on Jonah. He saves it. Another shot put on from a really bad angle. And Jonah's able to grab that one too. 4:41 remaining in the first. Canes control the face-off, back to the point. He set a shot on it, hits Woods, who gets it and comes out with it. He sends a pass to Paul. Paul's going to collect the puck in the corner, and he puts a hit on the Cane. A lot of oohs and ahs, no call there. Woods puts a hard shot on from the blue line, and either Ruth or Wynn try to get his stick on that, but it goes wide. Paul picks it up in the corner. Wynn, they're battling for it. Paul comes out with it, and he's trying to get a shot on, but the Canes knock it away back into neutral, and Woods skates it in, but Ruth's still in the zone. So that's going to be offside with 3:59 left in the first period. Still 0-0. Atkins, Holly Miller back out. Atkins wins the draw over to Miller. Miller comes in, he puts a shot on. Billy turns that away, goes behind the net, picked up by the Canes again. Holly tries to get it, and the Canes are able to knock that away and send it up the wall. Miller sends it back out the center to Atkins, who tries to get a shot off, and he's not able to get a stick on it. Holly turns and makes a quick shot, and it goes wide. Goes over to the corner, back up the wall to Gosling, who sends a pass right to Jake Holly, and then it's to Adkins and a shot, and the goalie's able to save that one. 3:24 left in the first period. quick whistle there, so they're going to do another face-off. Canes win the draw, but Miller ended up picking it up, and Canes knock it back through neutral ice. Gosling picks it up. He sends it up the wall. Miller gets it. Miller hits Holly with the pass. Holly sets up, tries to make a move, and that puck is knocked away. Adkins picks it up on the far corner. He's pinned against the boards. He sends it back out, and it tries to hit Miller, but it hits the wall. Miller makes a move, passes it to himself between the legs, and he tries to take a shot. And it is knocked away by the Canes. Canes come back out with it. They skate through neutral. Miller takes down a Cane. On our own end, Gosling picks it up. He hits a great pass up to Kane Adkins, and Adkins takes a shot, and the goalie is able to turn that away. Canes pick it back up. Let's get us number 40. Adkins, Bird Dogs him. He goes down, and they're going to call Adkins for tripping. Wild on a penalty kill with 2:10 left in the first, and there was a shot right off the face-off. They're not able to hang on to that. Face-off won by the Canes, back to the point. They send a shot on it, goes wide. Canes send it back in, and a quick shot at point blank, and Jonah's able to keep that out. He's lost his stick, and there's a bat on the corner. Puck sent back out to the slot. Ruth's able to pick it up, and he's able to get it out. And hopefully he can get out there, so Jonah's going to freeze that so he can collect his stick. So 1:36 remaining in the first period, 52 seconds left on the Adkins penalty. Face off, tied up. Gosling comes out with it. He goes behind the net. He switches directions. The puck comes back out front, and the Canes able to get a quick shot on, but Jonah is able to keep that out as well, and the net comes off. Play is stopped. 40 seconds left on the penalty kill. 1:24 left in the first period. Canes control the face-off. Ruth picks it up and skates it back out to neutral. It's picked back up by the Canes. Skates it in. He's tied up by Ben Call. Puck comes free. Canes try to get a shot off. Tied up by Wynn. Goes back to the point. Sent to the other side. And he sets up and he takes a shot. It goes wide. Canes try to get another shot on there with a battle out front. It goes wide. Picked up by Ruth, who sends it back to neutral ice. And we are back to full strength. Adkins comes back to the ice. Canes try to enter, and Canes able to send it back in deep into Wild territory. 32 seconds left. Sent back out into neutral. Canes bring it back in, tries to send a pass to the other side, but hits the stick of a Wild and goes the other way. This time it's sent out. Gibson over there in front of the bench. Battling. Canes pick it up. They send it back in deep. 10 seconds left. Battle in the corner. Gibson And goes to Gosling, he tries to chip it out, but the time expires, and that is the end of period number 1. So we shall pause for a minute, catch my breath, grab a cough drop, and we'll get period 2 underway. Be right back. All right. Got Maggard, Gibson, and Davis starting out the second period. Wild control. Davis sends a pass over to Gibson. Gibson feeds it on in. Goes to the corner. Canes pick it up. They send it on around. Barry's going to be there. Barry sends it back in deep. Canes get it behind the net. He's tied up with Gibson. Maggard sends a pass right out front. And Davis is not able to get control quick enough to get a shot off, and it is knocked back out through neutral ice all the way to Wild territory. And we got an upcoming penalty on the Canes. And Canes are going to go to the box for hooking. So Wild going to go in a power play here early in the second period. Face off in Canes territory. Holly tries to get it back to Barry, and Barry stops it, puts a shot on, and Adkins up there at point blank could not, actually did take a shot, and the goalie got his pad on it. And it is sent back all the way to the other end. It's going to be icing. Face off, Holly sends it back to defense. Barry sends it in through the slot. Miller almost able to get a shot on that one, and it is knocked back out. And another icing. Face off in Canes territory. Adkins wins the draw. Holly back to Woods. Woods rips one on, and it goes wide. But wow, did that have heat on it. Barry with another shot, it goes wide. Miller kicks it back to Woods, who puts another hard shot on, and that goes in the draw for the Canes. Wild win the draw. Back to Miller. Miller tries to feed it back to Adkins. And the Canes pick it up, and they send it all the way down. It's going to hit Jonah. He turns it away. Woods sends it behind the net to Barry. Barry up the wall to Miller. It goes through neutral ice. Canes pick it back up. They try to swim back the other direction. Miller picks it up. I'm sorry, that was Atkins picks it up and sends it to Miller. Now Miller's going to go in. He makes a move. He tries to get a shot on it. Hits a cane. And Atkins has it now. Atkins sends it back to Barry. Barry tries to send one on. It goes wide. Woods. Canes try to clear. Woods sent that back in. Atkins sends it back to Holly up the wall. Holly sends it on back to Woods. He's going to set up and he's going to get another shot off. And it hits a hurricane, and then Miller tries to bury that at close range. And it's turned aside. Canes try to clear, sent back in by Woods, and this time they send it out to neutral, picked up by Barry. Barry to Miller, but Canes get it. And now it's just a battle in the neutral zone, but it's finally sent deep into Canes territory. Canes go behind the net. They pass, they break it out. They come back the other way, and they deep it in, dump it in deep. Canes skate behind the net. They try to get a shot on, they send it out. Okay, that was a backhanded shot on. It looked like I thought they were going to send it out in front of the net, but they're going to snag that. Face off in Wild territory. Back to defense, pass to the other defender, sent back in deep. Canes set it out front. And they get a shot on, but Jonah's able to steer that away, and this time it comes out to neutral ice. Call chases. Ruth Wynn also there. Back in Wild territory. Gosling sends it back to neutral. Canes intercept that, and they send a hard shot on. And Jonah gloves that. So 10:02 left. We're going to get a line change. Off the face-off, Logan Gibson comes out with it. He rips a shot on it, goes wide. Bounce off the wall and put back in front of the net by Davis. And a big collision there. Nobody able to get anything on that. Maggard picks up in the corner. He passes it out to Walker at defense. Walker's met by Kane in the corner. Gibson keeps it in. Davis goes to the corner. Davis sends it out front. Maggard's stick was tied up. Sent back up. Leighton Walker picks it up. He was getting surrounded by Canes, but he's able to send it back to center. And Gibson picks it up. Gibson brings it in, and he takes a shot. Pad save. Rebound floating around there. And Canes are able to send that up the wall and back to neutral ice. Gosling's going to pick it up. Sends it over to Walker, who sends it forward. And it is picked up by Davis with a shot. And the Canes goalie jumps on that. Face off one by the Canes. They try to clear, sit back in by Barry. Barry sends it in deep. It's going to be picked up in the near side corner by Holly. And he's hit. The puck comes back out to Dedrick, who makes a nice save to keep that in there. And it's shot put on by Adkins. And the goalie is able to stop that one. 8:34 left in the second period. Sent back to Barry, and he sends it forward. Holly's not able to get that one. That one kind of floated by, but it was in front of Holly. Couldn't get his stick on that. Puck's it back out to neutral. Miller picks it up. Miller rips a shot in. It goes wide. Picked up on the other side by Holly. He puts it back out to center, but hits Kane Atkins and falls in front of him. The Canes pick it back up and they skate the other direction. Got this kid coming in with speed here. He sends it. It goes wide. The Canes try to clear. It goes back to the corner. Canes picked up beside the net. They send it out front, and wow, what a save. What a save and what an effort. Point blank range. Canes almost had one there. That is worth replaying. All right, so we had an initial save and then a post, but post call error. Good effort by Jonah, the Ninja goalie. Off the draw, won by the Wild, skated out by Ben Call. Call sends a shot on. Goalie turns that away. Call goes behind the net with it. He sends it out to Wynn. Wynn tries to get a shot on, and it goes into traffic. And then the Canes are able to send it back out to neutral. Walker tries to send it through. It hits a Cane. Goes back in. Jonah pokes it to the side. Wynn breaks it out. Wynn passes it over to Call. It is poked away before Call could enter Canes territory. Canes come back the other direction. They send it to center. It is defended by the Wild and sent back to the wall. Call's going to try to tip it off the wall and get it out, and he does. Canes go after it. Davis trailing him, but it is turned and sent back out to the Canes. And a long shot sent up to the blue line by the Canes, and Jonah stops that. 6:37 left in the second period. Maggard, Gibson, and Davis back out. Canes try to get a hard shot on from the point there, but it hits a player and bounces back out. This time Davis picks it up, and Davis skates it all the way in to Canes territory. He goes to the corner. He's getting ready to set for a pass, but it's knocked away by the Canes. Canes player goes down, and it's sent back and forth across the wall to the blue line, back to the corner. And it goes behind the net. Canes pick it up. They pass it forward. One touch pass all the way to center. They're going to skate it all the way in. But he is hounded by Barry and gets the puck free. Back out to center, and Gibson is going to dump that in deep to the far corner. Maggard comes in hot, picks it up in the corner. He sends it out to Davis. Davis tries to send a shot on it and hits the Canes player. And the Canes able to send it back out to neutral. And he is tied up by Barry. Barry takes him down. Canes behind the net. Met with Davis. Davis sends it up the wall. Barry tries to pass it to Maggard. Hits the skate of a Cane. And the Canes are able to skate that back in. And they get up close. They get a shot on. Jonah able to keep that out. Lost his stick. And Canes setting up for another one, and it hits the skate of Gibson. And Gibson able to clear it out to Maggard at neutral ice. And Maggard dumps it in deep. Goes behind the Canes net. Played around the wall. And sent back to neutral. Dedrick has it. He sends it back to neutral. Canes clear. Come back in. Woods defends. Backhand shot goes wide. Holly has it. He breaks it out. He tries to skate it in. He gets knocked away by the Cane, but he picks it back up again at the corner and is trying to get a pass out to middle. He does. And Atkins gets a shot on, but it is turned away. Sent back up the wall and back out to neutral. Holly picks it up again. He sends it ahead to Adkins. And Adkins sends it on in, but the Canes get it and send it right back into neutral. This time number 40. He sends it 40 with a great pass to the slot. And a shot and a post hit, but it is bounced and brought back out by the Wild. Adkins is going to pick it up, and he's getting ready to pass it, but it gets knocked away. And it's sent to the far side. Miller picks it back up in neutral. Adkins tries to skate it in, had to wait on the clear. Adkins to Holly. Holly dumps it back in. Miller goes to the wall. Canes try to clear, but Miller stops it. And it is picked back up by Adkins, who sends it back to Dedrick. Dedrick going to send it back to Adkins. Adkins sends it over, tries to hit Miller with the pass on the other side, but it is too wide for him. Goes back to the point. Wiz tries to get a shot on it. Hits the shin pad of a Cane. Bounces back. And the Canes bring it back in. They try to feed a pass over to the other winger. And it is intercepted. That's sent back around behind the net. Canes territory. Going back and forth from corner to corner. Canes just keep moving them back and forth. This time Woods picks it up behind the net. He sends it up the wall. And the Canes defender sent it in, and they try to get a quick shot. He goes wide. Holly sends it back behind the net. Over the other side to Miller. Miller sends it up the wall, goes back to defense. He keeps it in. He tries to get a shot on. But Wild gets their stick on it. And this time Miller's going to come in. He's got Wynn, he's got Holly with him. And he sends a pass over to the Tyler to Wynn. A great pass on a shot, and the goalie's able to save that one. Goes back to the point to Dedrick. Dedrick tries to get a shot on. It hits traffic. Ruth picks up a neutral, sends it ahead. Canes pick it back up. They send it back the other way. Dedrick picks it back up, sends it back the other direction. So we're just going back and forth in the neutral. Dedrick again, back to neutral. Canes try to feed a pass to waiting at the blue line there. And Canes able to come up with it, and they get a quick shot on Jonah, who makes the save with 1:36 remaining in the second period. And that's going to get us a line change. '22 tuned in this morning. Appreciate that. Thanks, Megan, for watching from the Alpha parking lot. Our very own Kingsley Carper will be playing today at in Pittsburgh at Alpha. She's got games at 10 a.m. and 2:50. So if you want to tune in the live barn and look up Alpha Ice Rink in the Pittsburgh area, and watch number 24 on the Pittsburgh Steel City Select team. And there's a quick shot on by the Canes, and they finally get on the board. Whoever made the initial save, it pops back out, and the Canes are able to put one in through traffic. So they get on the board with 1:15 remaining in the first period. And I'll fix that score in just a minute. Gibson dumps it in, Canes in. Canes try to clear. Woods keeps it in. Canes get it again. This time they do clear. Picked up by Gosling. 55 seconds left. Sends it to Woods. Up to the corner. Gosling sends it back out again. Gibson picks it up in neutral. He skates in. 44 seconds left. Gibson sends it right in front through traffic. Nobody able to get their stick on that. This time Gosling sends one in. and it hits traffic, bounces back out, and the Canes able to clear it back out. 28 seconds left. Woods picks it up. It goes behind her own net, sends it up the wall. We picked up by Gibson at the blue line. Gibson skates through. Gibson skates all the way in. He puts on the brakes and makes a turn, and he tries to center it to Maggard and Davis there, but it goes back out. Canes come in. They take a long, hard shot from the blue line, and the time expires. So after 2 periods, Canes 1 and Wild 0. So I'll pause for a second and we'll be right back. Period 3 underway. Face-off goes right into the Wild territory. Hard shot by the Canes there. It hits a Wild player and picked back up, brought the other way. Miller picks it up. Miller tries to get a shot off. He's not able to get it. And it is turned over to the Canes. Canes skated in. They set up for a shot and a hard shot. Jonah pad save. That rebound is picked up by Barry. He sends a pass ahead to Atkins, who's almost got away there. And he tries to feed it to center. It's at the feet of the Canes and a Wild player, and Atkins picks it up. Miller almost has it, and the Canes are able to send it back out to neutral ice. Woods, who sends it back in from the red line, goes back in, trickles behind the Canes goal. And it is sent back out hard, and the Canes there waiting, and he makes a pass to center, but Woods is able to get his stick on that and disrupt. Woods sends a pass ahead to Holly. Holly sends it right back to Woods. Woods is going to go in deep. Holly drops back. Sent around the wall, picked up by Davis on the other side. Comes back out. Holly looked like he was going to shoot, and it went on around, and the Canes pick it up. They try to feed a pass to the other winger, but it is disrupted by Davis. And Canes turn and make a quick backhanded shot. This time Woods is going to pick it up, and he sends it ahead to Miller. Miller was tied up with a Cane. This time picked up by Davis. Davis sends it in deep to the corner. Miller skates off the ice. Maggard has it in the corner. He feeds a pass over to Davis, who's not able to get control and get a shot off. And it goes back to Gibson, who gets a shot off, but it hits the skates. Puck in the far corner and sent back around by the Canes. Maggard comes in, and the Canes break it out. Canes come in offside. 11:32 left in the third period. Again, if you want to catch Kingsley at 10 o'clock and 2:50, it's the Alpha Ice Complex on Live Barn. There are 3 rinks. I'm not sure which one she's playing in, but they are either in black and yellow or white and yellow with a large P on the front of their jerseys. You're going to tune in and watch that. 11-12 left in the third. That goes behind our goal. Canes try to send it back out front. It's stuck in traffic and sent back around to the corner. And Wild able to clear all the way to the other end for icing call. 10:55 left in the third period. Face off one by the Canes. Hard shot put on from the point. Goes wide. Wild break it, get it out to neutral. Barry battles on the wall. Roof in there. Wynn gets it at the blue line, sends it across to Gosling. Gosling dumps it in deep. Goes all the way around to the far corner, picked up by the Canes there. He's met with Ben Calls, who runs into him. Canes try to break it out. He's tied up by Barry at the blue line on our side. And that's offside. Atkins takes the draw. He wins the face-off. It goes back. Dedrick chases it. Dedrick tries to get it out. Canes get their stick on it, and they send it right into the middle, and he gets a shot on it. It goes wide. And we got a whistle for probably the net coming off. I don't know. I actually don't know what that whistle was for. Face off one by the Canes, back to the defense. Defense skated on in. They get a hard shot on Jonah. He turns that away. Goes back to the point. They put a shot on, deflected off Woods, goes in front of Jonah. He's able to track that down. Another shot put on, another deflection. Jonah's got to be on his toes. There's a lot of deflections coming out. That came out, and he caught it. So we get a whistle at 9:44 left in the third period, 1-0. Canes control the face-off. Defense passes it to center. Number 40 picks it up. He puts a hard shot on Jonah. He loves that one. That kid has some speed and some moves and a shot. Number 40, I think it's Costello. He's getting ready to take the draw. It's Atkins. Tied up off the draw, but the Canes sneak in there and get a shot off. And another shot put on from the point. And a shot put on from the other side. This time it hits something and goes wide. Atkins almost getting away there, but it is caught by the Canes and sent back in. 9:07 left in the third. Dedrick to the corner. He's trying to work it up, and it gets out front. Another hard shot put on at close range. And Cane's able to feed that to the slot, but this time Kane Atkins picks it up. He skates it back the other way. He skates it all the way in. He's nailed in the corner by number 40. And the Canes have it now, and they skate back the other way. Pass at the blue line, and then it's dumped in deep. Sent on around the wall over to Miller in the near side corner. Atkins there trying to get control of it. Miller, Dedrick, all there trying to get control in the near side, and Canes put a shot on Jonah and another save with 8:15 remaining. Maggard with the face-off, won by the Canes, goes back. They put a shot on, it hits the skate of Gosling, goes to the side. Canes sent it back out to center. And it's bounced around and sent back out to neutral. Maggard has it, he sticks it on in. Gibson puts a shot on it, goes wide. Sent back up to center ice. Walker tries to get a pass over to Gosling. And the pass didn't have a lot of heat on it, so Canes intercept that and get a shot on, but Jonah is able to save it. And we have 7:44 remaining in the third period. Maggard taking the draw. That goes dropped. Tied up. We're digging. Canes able to get it toward Jonah there, but he steers it away. It's sent back out to center. This time Gosling gets a stick on it and sends it on out. And it's sent back in. Canes with a quick shot. Back out to the point. Canes try to knock it in. Gibson tries to send it back out. This time it comes back in. The Canes send it toward Jonah, but it hits and it goes to the wall. Maggard comes out. Maggard comes out with speed. And he moves around, and he goes in and takes a shot at close range. That's steered away. Sent back the other direction, and back to the point. Walker able to keep it in. Bounces back out to center, and this time Davis gets it. He tries to feed a pass over to Maggard. It hits a hurricane. Gosling picks it up in neutral, sends a long pass over to Ruth, picks it up, he carries it in, and now he's tied up. And it's sent back out to neutral. Walker sends a soft pass up to Maggard. And offside. 6:25 remaining in the third period. Win, Ruth, Call line up for the face-off. It's sent back to Barry. Barry sends it ahead, and it goes on in and deep into Canes territory. Canes pick it up, they send it back out. Dedrick not able to get that one. It goes on through, picked up by the Canes, one-on-one. And Barry defends, he gets a shot, and Jonah is able to stop that. 6:05 left in the third period. Face-off sent back to the point, shot put on, it goes wide, Wynn in the corner, moves it up to Ruth. And it's sent back out. Ruth tries to get it over to Call. And Dedrick is able to get it over. Call is met with a cane. He makes a move and gets around, makes another move. Call is able to get it all the way in there deep. And he tries to sneak it. He tries to sneak it in the side of the net. Their goalie's paying attention and keeps that out. 5:20 left in the third period. Atkins wins the draw. Tries to get it over to Miller. It's tied up by the Hurricanes. Atkins battles for it. He's outnumbered. Canes, number 40, he breaks it out. Costello. Atkins gives him a shove. It's picked back up at the Canes. Woods gloves that out of the air and throws it down and sends it over to Holly. Holly skates through neutral. He's trying to feed a pass to Miller on the other side, but it gets intercepted by the Canes. And Canes able to pick it back up. and carry it back in. And sit back out to neutral. This time Adkins picks it up. And he skates in. He sends it to the other side wall. And the Canes send it back out to neutral. Holly picks it up again. And Holly sends it over to Gosling, who sends it in deep. And nobody able to get a hold of that one, so it's icing. 4:17 left in the third. Canes win the draw and put a hard shot on, and they shoot the rebound, and Jones is able to keep about 3 shots out of the net, and another shot on, and he saves that one. And this time Maggard brings it out. There's action going on the other side there. I was trying to watch 2 things at once, but anyway, Gibson skates through neutral zone with it, and he sends it on. It goes deep into the zone. Maggard gets it, sends it back in. Canes keep trying to clear. Barry battling on the wall with it, and that's going to end up being offside. .333 left in the third period. 3:33 in the third. Maggard taking the face off. Got Gibson and Davis there with him. Walker and Barry in the back. Face off goes past Walker. Walker's going to pick it up and move it around the boards. We picked up on the other side by Gibson. Gibson tries to get it over to Maggard, but the Canes get it and send it back in. Sent back to the corner this time. Maggard tries to come out with it, but he's caught up. And Barry picks up in the corner. And he takes it behind the net, sends it up to Davis. Davis sends it over. I think he was trying to hit maybe Maggard with it, but it goes to Gibson, and Gibson sends it back to Maggard. And the Canes get it back and send it back the other way. Leighton Walker picks it up. He tries to make a move. He loses the puck. Maggard goes down. Something happened. The Canes fans were yelling that I didn't see it. But sent out front by Davis. Maggard not able to get a good stick on that. And it goes back the other way, and they're not going to call icing. Woods is there. Woods is battling with the Cane. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Canes get it. They send a pass over to the other side with the man wide open, and that goes wide. .150 left. Holly gets it. He sends it ahead. And it goes beside the net. Canes come back out with it again. And number 40, Costello, he's able to carry it back the other way, and it's poked back out to neutral. Sent back in. Gosling picks it up in the corner. He sends it up the wall to the point. And the Canes able to get a couple shots there right in front of Jonah. Jonah's able to fight all that off. 1:10 left. Back in the Canes territory. Sent back up the wall and out. And we got a slashing call. 1:02 left. .102 left, and we get a timeout. Adkins in the box for a slash. I didn't see what everybody was. I was watching something else and didn't see what everybody was yelling about. But a Cane player went down, and I don't know who was responsible for that. But go back and check the video later and see what happened. Very good game this morning. It's a good team out of Carolina. The last time we played, we had one game that was not close and a second game that was very close. I think the second game may have been within a point. All right, we've got a minute and 2 left on a penalty kill. We'll see if we can get us short-handed here. Tie things back up. Maggard comes out with it. Maggard skates around. He still has it. He goes all the way. And he tries to send a pass over to Holly, who was waiting there on the doorstep. And it comes back out, and the Canes and we got an empty net and an extra man out here, so that just puts us back at full strength. 35 seconds left. And then the Canes send it back the other way. They call no ice. 25 seconds left. Barry moves it up the wall. I'll try to clear. Canes try to send a shot on. It gets hit. Maggard picks it up. 14 seconds left. And it's caught up in neutral zone. 5 seconds left. 1, 2, 3, we're done. There's the final score, folks. 1-0 with a nail biter. Empty net at the end. Penalty kill. Great game. Hopefully the second game will be just as good, and hoping we can come out with a win on that one. We'll shake hands and say see you in a couple hours. We'll be back at noon for game number 2 between these two teams. And again, if you're so inclined, you can check out on Live Barn at Alpha Ice Complex, where Kingsley Carper will be playing. Our games should have started a few minutes ago, and you can watch that. And again at 2:50, so lots of hockey for you to watch today. Check her out. She's one of our own here. She's just playing on an all-girls team this year, but she's still here and practices with us. And anyway, check that out if you can. It's the Alpha Ice Complex in Pennsylvania. So until noon, we will see you then. Thanks for watching.